everything you've heard about monsters, about nightmares, legends whispered around campfires. All the stories are true.
What is it?
You didn't see that? As you know, there's already a ton of fans of the Mortal Instruments books. What surprises do you think are in store for them that are gonna excite them?
Shirtless Robbie Sheehan.
I was just gonna say shirtless Jamie Campbell Bower.
There you go. You can say that. You can say that again.
Short-skirted Lily Collins.
Yeah, and delicious Kevin Zegers. There you go.
Okay, I think these are all great answers.
I mean,
But
that's
not what you're looking for.
that's a pretty physical. That's a pretty vain description.
The comedy plays into it. I think.
It's very funny, yeah, and the fighting I think is incredibly well executed.
Yeah, definitely.
Those fight scenes were super intense. They were pretty awesome. What was it like training for them?
Pretty full on. I did 4.5 months of training before we started shooting, and then I went out to Toronto a month before. I emailed Robert Colzer, our producer, and I was like, look, I'm just gonna come out and be with the stunt guys and like help. And it was great because I got to like choreograph and get my stuff down. You know, the last fight between Jace and Valentine is like, I think it's like ended up being like just over or just under 300 moves. So that's pretty full on. But you know, we all train super hard. Like Collins is sitting there, like, you know, fighting in heels, and Zegers has got these boots that I've never seen anything. The size of those boots were like insane. But we all had like this separate style, and it was really cool. But like also, when you train together, you like form a spatial awareness of each other. So like, if just out of the peripheral of your eye, if someone was to mess up, we could be like, okay, let's just stop because it's getting too much. Or if someone didn't feel comfortable enough, they could just be like, whoa, 5 seconds, let's just take 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
So that was.
And we really
great.
all used our stunt doubles as more guides of, you know, like I would want to see my stunt double fighting next to Jamie, so that you know, it was because we did all of it ourselves, so that we really, rather than sort of saying like, right, this bit, you know, shoot his back and have the stunt double do it. Because again, I think it's a important part of the movie that you can tell that it's us fighting.
Yeah.
It makes it, you know, I think it has us walk a little bit differently. I think us being able to take care of ourselves, you know, you sort of just stand a little bit differently after all that training. So.
What was it like on set working together? You all seem very comfortable and fun, and I could hear you from out there. So what was it like?
Like this.
It was like this, yeah.
Genuinely, we all became so close very quickly. When you sweat together, bruise together, you know, all those. I had bruised so easily. When they watched Lily get bruised easily. No, you really do become so close, and it was such a collaborative experience. You know, we got so into kind of our world as the actors, but also as the characters, that like so many of Jamie's great lines are improv, you know, and it was because I think we all really gave so much in the scenes, and we all worked off of each other, and when everyone's kind of full into it 110%, you then rise to the occasion, and your creation of the characters are only the way they are because everyone else is the way they are, and it wouldn't have turned out this way had we all not gotten along so well.
Yeah. I think we trust each other, which is like a good, not just for the shooting of the film, but in general. I think there's a sort of, you know, I'm going to make sure that they're both okay. There's a sort of protective quality that I think has developed. I can always look across and sort of make sure that they're both okay, and I feel the same way. I feel sort of protected by the two of them, that it's not like we're not all sort of separated by, you know, just showing up and getting ours, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of times you can work on a picture or on a project, and a lot of people go in there and they're doing it for themselves, and that's cool, that's dope. Like I look, if that's the way you want to be, that's totally fine. Get yours, get whatever it is that you're looking for. But like with this, everyone was going in and like actually trying to do it like for the good of the production and for the good of each other. And like we all pushed each other to do something that I actually genuinely don't think any of us knew that we had in us. Like I sat and watched the scene, there's just a really short scene with myself and Kevin, and it's when Clary is introduced to Hodge. And it's like, it's a really short scene, it's a 30-second scene. I remember shooting it and just being really comfortable at the time, but it's one of my favourite scenes in the movie because it's just literally like my brother and I just hanging, like just hanging out and just talking. And I didn't know I had that in me. Like, I didn't know I had that sort of easiness and that, you know, sort of just carefree acting ability in me. And then, like, you know, working with Lily and working with Jonathan, like, brings out this intensity in me, and like, it's just, it's great for all of us to be there and to push each other and to be, you know, to love each other, but to be, you know, honest as well.
Awesome. Well, the movie was fabulous. You all did a great job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
You are the key to our survival.
There's too many of them.
Have a little faith.